There you go. Right off the bat. The bat. Okay. The pollen is very high today, and I'm about hour or so away from taking my allergy meds, but it kicks in like that because the index is very high. And when we say, well, Val, that's just in your mind. No, I know pollen. Welcome to North Carolina. Springtime in North Carolina is hell. It's beautiful, but it's hell. It's lots of flowers, flowers, flowers. Flowers, flowers everywhere. Flowers, shows that the good thing about it, that the bees are being. The bees are being, and I'm surprised it's not one around me yet. I was awakened this morning, probably by a cat. It sounded very heavy on my house. The funny thing about me is I can sleep through a lot of things, and yet I can hear a pin drop. I know, I'm strange that way. Not the only ways I'm strange. And I haven't had coffee yet today. I haven't had coffee or water. I just woke up and I wanted to get some grounding in today because, man, the Tuesday truth, woof, woof, it was like waves and waves and waves. It's something about that Sagittarius energy. Mom says, okay, this is my daughter now. Sit down, Robert. See, the wind is blowing. The wind is blowing. The wind is blowing. It's like Ma Kali is showing her softer side. And I'm showing myself, wait. Good morning, Mother. I know some would say the big old blowhard. You know what? Be careful of that if you're on the seas, because that blowhard can sink you to your death. But hey, don't listen to me. Most people don't. Many people don't until, and then they're like, I didn't know. Well, try to tell you something. Anyway, I love these. Are these daffodils or you have a plant app, Val? Daddy says, so use it. You know what it is. I mean, like every day is a learning day for me. So I'm going to relearn what is this and what are these. Everything yellow is like dandelions to me. Dandelions and daffodils. Oh, wow. That sounds like something I said in, a couple years ago. I need to write some poetry about dandelions and daffodils or whatever. Now somebody gonna do some poetry on that, yo. Go ahead, do you. I have eons and eons and there goes the kitty. That was you. Crawling a little bit through that. Yeah, now you want to go away. Now you want to go that way. Little black and white cat. Now you want to go that way. For some reason, I'm thinking of Serena Street Cat, but it's not. If you know, you know. But no, because you can tell. You can tell if it's a heavy creature that's on your roof as opposed to a bird. Little birds are like because and it was about like right at dawn too, but it was heavy. It was a little bit heavy, and then I went, hey, hey, and then it settled down. Animals do that. They listen to Miss Val sometimes. People, not so much. Well, there's some people do. There's some people who take my advice. There's some people who really find me quite nice. There's some people who really love me to share my light with them. And I don't do it expecting anything. I'm just, friends and family do what friends and family do. I had to realize that everybody that you thought were friends and family weren't. And are really not true whenever you start to really be on your glow up or your blow up, as they say. Man, this crab in a barrel mentality. Oh yeah, I am in my I'm in my hot chocolate. It's like about 62 degrees, okay, but it's pollen everywhere, and I wasn't gonna wear my white well, they're not onesies, my Christmas jammies. I'll just call them my Christmas jammies. I can be in my Christmas jammies, for a whole week or 2 weeks. Listen, I do not smell honey. I smell sweet. If I smell sweet because I take at least 2 showers a day. At least one. You know, every day, even when I didn't have the hot water heater on. Hello, birdie. How is it I sit? Oh, there you go. I see the shadows before I see the bird. There you go. Oh, little black bird in the heat of the day. Blackbird has come around to say, sing with me. Hanging out with my friend Val, and we are feeling free. So, and then the cock-a-doodle-doo crows in. It wants to chime in with us too. So now it's a 3. The power of 3. So yeah, all of that stuff. You see how I wake up like this mentally. I wake up like this mentally. You sure you can hang with me? And that's the thing. But people always wanted to say, well, she's crazy, she's this, she's that. They just didn't understand me. Most still don't understand me because I'm something like they've never seen. I'm something like they've never seen. I'm something like they'll never know. I keep saying, you don't know me, yo. And even when people attempt to get to know me, they still don't know me because their mentality be low. They think their mentality be all of that because they're used to what they're used to, but I'm not that. Cock-a-doodle-doo, says the crow. Val is speaking. She's speaking facts, but they still don't get it. How does she rhyme and rap like that? Maybe it's just my therapy. I told you I have specific what? Skills and coping mechanisms that work for me. Some people drink, some people snort, some people drug, some people fuck. I don't do any of that. Good luck. But the thing about it is, you know what? It's not like I didn't try to understand why people do what they do. But at the end of the day, in this journey, it's about understanding you. Because this journey is personal. This journey is personal. This walk is personal. Like this house is personal. Somebody think, listen, they done closed down the homeless. Salvation Army done closed down the homeless shelter yesterday because of no funding. But what does that have to do with me? I still have bills to pay. I had a check taken away last year. Listen, I done had some money hits too, and then the people want to grift me and entertain themselves by intimidating me the way they do. And listen, child, at least with me, I don't have time for jail or hell. I told you, military brats don't go to jail. We go to hell. See, so we got to go to hell. We gonna take the whole, whoever it be, whatever entity wants to come after me. You send your devils after me. My devils and my goons come out of me. And then you see another side. God damn. No, God loves me. So, and the devil does too, apparently. I keep telling you, I'm that nice creamy feeling in between the dark side and the light side. I'm really good with my shadow side. I'm real good. We tight. We tight. We tight. We tight. You got to be tight to have this kind of light. To have this kind of light, you can have this kind of darkness too. And somebody want to bring my darkness out to be in this hell with you. And then you didn't understand that, man. My tribe's not going to let me crash out like that because I am needed. I am needed. I am needed. Something just said, keep saying that. You are needed. You are needed. You are needed. This is bigger than you now. You're needed. You're needed. This is bigger than you. You are needed. This is bigger than you. Without sounding arrogant, I know. But that's what others do. They get arrogant about it. I ain't needed. I ain't this. I'm a king. I'm a queen. I'm going to do anything I want. And then you get fucked the fuck up. Fuck around, find out, and see. And that's what some people have to see when dealing with me. Yeah, don't bring that roid rage, that steroid rage, that drug rage, that drug rage, that, like I don't know how to treat women. I don't know how to treat men. I don't know how to treat myself rage around me. You'll get a lesson. And don't bring your nappy, crappy, ain't have no real mama, pappy kids around me either. I told you, I did not curse out my parents. Never would I do that now. I do not curse out God or goddess. I'm like, that's one thing about when you were raised right. You know how to act in any situation. And you have class. Everybody's teaching a master class, but it's like an assimilation. What do you master? You can't even master you. How about you master you? You ever wonder why people make so much money and they go right back in the hood? Because they didn't master finance. But now they want to be your therapist. They want, listen, we got some ideas. And I can take your money and make it grow. How's that Bitcoin and NFT money going, yo? I told you. There was something wrong with that shit, but that rich people Ponzi schemes. I don't know. But even Kevin of Shark Tank got taken in. You know what I mean? And he's a genius. So you got genius Kanye with 50,000 PPP loans, which weren't even made for people like him with supposedly the time and the money he's on. How did he get a PPP loan? And then you got everybody's got a PPP. Every drug dealer, every stripper pole worker, every strip dancer, every Magic City and ex pearl necklace, every stripper got I am a tarot worker. I'm an oracle. I'm an intuitive reader. I'm this. You know what? 3 beautiful black birds just flew over me. 3's my start number. Bobby's laughing. She said, baby's up. She's way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Yeah, and I still live in the hood, but it's all good. Because right now, everywhere, people are being like, you can be living in the finest of houses. Look at all these celebrities who are coming up with all these losses. And they're having to sell their home and stuff like that. You think they want to? They got to. They got bills to pay. They might have made $1 million, but they got $1 billion in bills. Reminding you, $1 million on paper and $1 million in actual revenue. 2 different things. You did not understand math class. See, and people think that I don't understand math class because math to a certain degree was boring for me. It's like, especially when you get into like trigonometry and stuff like that, like what? And the X's with the O's and the Q's and the P's and the this and the that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just in a whole bunch of alphabets, but that doesn't look like money to me. Kind of make it make sense. Like I'm a god. I'm an alien being coming in trying to figure out how is it that you make money and how's your money spent. And I'm seeing stuff that just don't make sense. So, and me trusting people the way I do, that's what Pisces, that's how Pisces are. We come in with love, at least me, we come in with love and trust everybody, even you, until you show me and you show me and you show me that you're not about that. And then all of a sudden they get like really weirded out by a clap back. Like, she just cut me off. She just walked away. They never think I can do that, okay? How, Sway? How, Vlad? You'll never see me. There goes all the birds, all the black birds are coming over me. All the black birds are like, I hear this pollen is kicking though. I gotta get some coffee. Yeah, I'm like this before coffee. Can you hang with me, my dear? Can you hang with me and not be insecure or feel like, well, I gotta keep up. I gotta. It's the competition thing. Don't ever get in a competition with me for anything because I'm not competing with you. I'm just being me. But the minute I feel like that this is what you want to do and this is what you're destined to do, you got to like knock the block off my shoulder. You've got to compete with me and you got to make it seen and known that I am lesser than you. Bitch, I will destroy you. I will destroy your soul, your heart, everything you ever believed in. I will destroy all of that too. And then after everything's gone, then I'll turn my sights and destroy you. I got a petty side. I hear the winds blowing up. Mommy says, woo woo. Woo woo. My colleague just came through. Baby, are we okay? We good, mommy. I'm just getting in some sun rays. I'm just explaining to people. Why are you explaining? People either know or they don't. What do we say? Don't explain. You don't have to explain shit. Don't explain shit to a bitch. Let a bitch get hit. Don't. You've been the nice kid for eons and decades, and still they don't know. Fuck it. If they're that slow, it's their time to go. And now they say I'm being rude. I'm being rude for the stuff that they do. The whole damn industry. And you thought I was kidding about that. Was I kidding about some of you? Where's the... It's just that. Where's the Fall Off album, J. Cole? You better make that bitch good. I don't even know. I'm not even invested in that. I don't even know why I said that. I really don't. I'm just, it's comedy to me at this moment. But, I feel, there's a song. I feel, what is that song? No, it's not that song. It's another song. I feel, no, it's not that song. Not a Rolling Stone. No, it's not that. I feel. There's something in a, what is it? Now that's going to be in my head. It's none of the songs that you all are thinking about. Okay. I feel it's like it's got that type of tone in it. It's not, I feel like a motherless child. I feel like a Rolling Stone. It's none of those. None of those. None of those. It's none of those. It's kind of like, it's kind of like a Groove Is in Your Heart that type of band or that type of group or something like that. I don't know what it is. Now it's going to be, but anyway, I feel some kind of way that when I met you back in the day, were you masking then? You seemed humble and you seemed nice and you seemed hella impressed with me. I didn't even know who you were, honestly. We were sitting right beside each other at a poetry event. And then I got up and did my poem, Old Hip Hop Junkie. And then he was like, literally, his mouth was open when I got back down and sat down. And then, and I find myself doing that quite a bit. And then, wow, okay, well, who said, because I came, did I automatically sit there or did somebody sit me there? Because clearly they knew who did the poetry event, who he was, or was trying to be who he was. I don't know. I didn't know. Wasn't even on my radar. So anyway, after I did that, and then after, a couple of the people, the hosts got up, and then they introduced him, J. Cole. And I'm like, oh, that's J. Cole. Okay. And then we went somewhere else. Not together. We went somewhere else. And there goes the birdies. There goes the 3 birdies going after me. Then we went somewhere else, and Big Shots. If you know, on Yatkin Road, I used to frequent that place. That's the place that, I told you I don't work for chicken wings and beer. I'm going to, if you want me to bring a crowd in here, you're going to have to be professional with me. Don't bring me no bullshit. Don't bring me no dumb shit. Don't bring me no dumb bitch. Don't bring no dumb, ignorant, arrogant shit to me, because I'm an old person. Let me tell you something about what old people do. When we get a certain age, we've lived a long life, and I plan to keep living, okay? But when you want to feel like you want to take some years off of me, or want to play some games on me, and you start to see that other side, then I start to bring out that energy in me. Like I told you, there's a lot of, I'm as nice can be, thanks to the fact that I'm on my North Node, that Sagittarius energy. And the U.S. military is not going to let this star crash and fall. But let me tell you something, y'all. No shit, no lie. I got some hardcore back when there were real gangsters back in the day. I'm talking about the real hardcore gangsters. I'm talking about the real hardcore Godfather, the real Godfather, Peaky Blinder, the real, Shaft gangsters back in the day. I had some of that stuff in my DNA, and that's what my father took me around, okay? And that's why Mom would say, why would you do that? Why would you do that? But he said, so she will know what's in her energy. So in case she need to bring that out, she can bring that out on her easily. I don't even try to. I'm just saying, trust me, I've been the person that will walk these streets by myself and don't have a care about nothing. I could be a walking devil and you wouldn't even know. I look like an angel sitting on my porch just on a flow. But I'm saying, though, there's a reason why. If Miss ValJones ain't scared about nothing, that's why I say, well, because I'm just being me. I bet you JC ain't gonna come and hold me over no window and expect me to drop to my death. Bitch, I'll drop you. You don't know me. Anyway, so anyway, we went to this place called Big Shots. And once again, it was a setup because the host was always jealous. Everybody was always jealous. Even the bands I work with were jealous. How am I working with you? I'm working with you. I'm literally doing free advertisement for your crew, free promotion with your crew, and you are jealous about what I am helping you and you're jealous of me. That is some mental instability and insanity. I don't have time for that. At 69 years old, bitch, I ain't got time for that shit no more. You got confusion, and keep that confusion away. Don't lie to my face. Don't play in my face. And don't think I won't play. Because you know what? I'm not a killer, but don't make me, because I could kill a bitch today. I'm that time. I'm on that time. I'm on military time today, okay? They don't like war, but if they have to go into war, I got Marines in my family too. Marines are crazy. I got some cousins who are Marines. Trust me. Ask anybody. If you know, you know. When you fuck up with the military that particular way, oh man, that will fuck you up. They will fuck all of you. I'm with that. I'm about it. I'm about it. I'm about it. I'm about that type of, chick like, oh, they want to fuck with me? Drop a whole bomb on the bitch. Take out the whole, just check out everything. And that's why I'm watched, because I have to it's that little creamy little feeling because, since somebody clearly is plagued into me, I have to tone down. I'm their therapy. Because they see a real one in me. They see a real soldier, not just a street soldier. They see a real soldier in me. They see a real soldier she will be that whole song, kicking in doors, all you like that? Yep. Blowing up the block, all you like that? Yep. Dropping a bomb on somebody you like just for the hell of it, are you like that? Yep. Have you ever held a snake, Val? I've held several snakes, literally in my hands. I've held several snakes, played with snakes, had a baby. I did a lot of stuff. Why am I still living? I don't know. Maybe that's just what's up. Me and nature, we're cool like that. We're cool like that. I've seen the place flooded and tornadoes and lightning come through, and I'm still cool like that. Me and Mother Nature got a thing. So I don't take that for granted. I really don't. You know what I mean? Don't take your blessings for granted. I don't take my blessings for granted of that is over me. A lot of people talk about God, but you know what? They have absolutely no idea what God is spiritually. They don't. And I keep telling you, that's a little label that some toxic man said, well, God. You don't know about God. You don't know about, you think that you can put that whole whatever that is into a 3-letter word that you made up? I swear, most of these men need to wake up. And ladies, you need to wake up too. If these are the men that are grooming or schooling you, then that's why you're so fucked up and you're mad the way you do. Now you got women who want to be men and women who got bigger dicks than you. I'm saying, woo! You hear that? Something's happening today, but I'm okay. Bet it's not coming from me. Ooh, but this pollen and this heat, it's not playing. This sun is kicking today, but it's great. It's great. It's great. Beautiful. No, but I didn't finish the song, but that big shots. So, so we're, Neil. Yeah. So they waited and I had my goddaughter there who was Aries. For some reason I started thinking about Aries. I don't really, if you happen to be an Aries on your North Node, we could vibe. But Aries, like Geminis, like Virgos, like Pisces, like all the zodiac signs. If you on your South Node, if you have not evolved, I don't have to. I'm at the level, as they say, the bigger the level, the bigger the devils. I don't have time to fuck with you. I've got much bigger demons that I have to deal with instead of the little muggly crew. I'm gonna let nature and the boys in blue handle you, because eventually you will end up in jail or hell. But hey, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about until I do. Is Val ever wrong? Yeah. Very few. Back to J. Cole. So, anyway, we were at Big Shot show. And so, Neil. So, it was an open mic and everybody had 2 songs, had 2, things to do, right? But they waited till I was at the end. They waited. We waited. We're like, what the fuck? You come here, you do all this stuff, and they're putting you dead ass last. And my Aries goddaughter at the time, she was ready to kick some ass. She kicking the door. She's like that too. She might not tell you. I don't know what's going on with her, but we had to separate because it's just Just life. Life does what it do. But ask her. She could tell you if she's being truthful. She could tell you about. I was gonna kill a program director. I was going to kill this bitch. I was going to kill. Y'all don't understand me. That's why, and even then, that's why I know that they're angels are real, and angels are real, and God's real, because at that time I saw that light too. I have not had no CBD or coffee. This is me doing me. I hear the crow calendar. No, I was. My husband was. And my husband saw that energy in me, because he's kind of from that type of, reminding you, I was kind of raised in a bubble of as a true goddess would be. But you have to learn that stuff. Seriously, you have to learn, because you can't speak about stuff that you don't know. That's why when you want to read me your Bible or read me your books, and I'm like, which one, yo? I've studied all of them. Didn't the book, and you said study all the scriptures. I took that seriously. Clearly some of you don't. And just like some of these preachers who want to say this, but you say follow me with the book. Well, the book don't say that. I'm that type of person. Even as a child, like, excuse me, sir, what you said and what's in here, that's not that. See, is that when you get me confused and you try to make me feel like or think like I'm that, and I'll let you know that I'm not that, but you want to force me to do something I don't do, I will beat your ass. I mean, disrespect is real with me. I told you I was 6 years old or 5 years old and slapped a cousin that was a year older than me because she wouldn't tell me her name. And I asked her at least 3 times. I really shouldn't have done that, but I was a child, okay? I was a child. But that's what I'm saying. It goes all the way down the line. I don't take, and she was shy. So I get that now. That's why I learned through my experiences. I would never do that to her ever again. But there's some motherfuckers I'll drop at the drop of a dime if I wasn't being watched over all the time. I mean, that's no lie. If I really was that witch, I could look at you and like, don't let me go, Jean Grey, or what was the guy that, like, take the glasses off and I can fry your ass up. Don't let me bring my colleague. There goes the 2 birdies, right? I know, right? But okay, back to the story. J. Cole and Big Shots and Neil. That's why people named Neil make me feel some kind of way now. Birds are all up there. The birds are at play. They're enjoying my stories today. Somebody's enjoying my stories. Mother and daddy enjoys my stories because it keeps me at peace. And then, you always got somebody listening to you. Honestly, you don't think I am not aware that there are people who are listening to me. And they should. But the thing about it, just don't listen. Take it to heart. ValJones is good, and I'm going to always play my part in this role of whatever this is. I am God, and God is his kid. But if you treat me like some skank bitch, then I'm going to have to show you that other side. You bring your devils and demons out of me, okay, and that's when your surreality and my reality collides. And I'm like, they don't know me. Like, they know me, but they don't know me. I'm waiting. I know you're circling. Finish the story. Okay, yeah. So anyway, Jacob, okay. So anyway, so we wait to the end of the night, and finally they bring me up, right? Fine. I mean, because my goddaughter's like, we just leave. I'm like, no. I only need one time. I only need one shot. How's that say? You only need one shot at this. So I'm like, I'm like the last one. So they think I'm tired and this and mad and this. But you know what? I come on. Is this mic on? And I mean, I know the band. I know what they're going to do. So I start. They've never heard me rap before at Big Shots. They've heard me do poetry, but they never heard me rap before that night. So then I just let it flow and did what I was born to do. Show the fuck up and showed out. Standing ovation everywhere. My ex looking at me like, God damn it. Yeah. I was there. That's a real story. Big Shots. If they act like they don't know it, then on signature series or whatever you're, whatever, Des, Des Humphrey and stuff like that. Ask them about it. Ask Neil, but they probably won't say because I think they took some of that dough too. But hey, now everybody's want to circle the block. But you know what? Yeah, you know you screwed over me once. You screwed over me twice. You screwed over me. We're just not on the same track anymore. But hey, I don't. You know what? I don't want to stop anybody from doing what you need to do. I mean, you know, I remember how they were going ready to go overseas and one of their a person who really was kind of like, there was, the band broke off into sections, okay, and so, but there was one guy that was, well, let's just say on the second part, and an excellent guitarist, an excellent, but he was excellent. You have some incredibly excellent, brilliant talent here in Cumberland County, but you know what, it's just the hate is real. The hate is real. They love you when you dead, but you know, when you're living, they expect you to like work like a slave for your meal. I told you it's only three entities here: slave, slave master, and troublemaker. And maybe that's all over the world. But listen, if you think I'm gonna be a slave to any of you muggle ass muggles, you got the wrong girl. You got the wrong bitch. Do I have to wake up and beat a bitch today? And that's why I do it creatively. That's why I just have, like, you know, the Sagittarius moon kicked in, and it was just like whoo, 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 waves, 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 tsunami, waves, 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 earthquake, waves, waves, waves. Or the glitch, you know, but I just woke up doing this shit. So since I haven't even had coffee yet or food yet, I got so much food. What am I going to eat today? I don't know, Val. You got... How did you just do that? I saw the sun take a snapshot at me that was not in my mind. Maybe it was the bird. I don't know. I don't know. That's what it looked like to me. Like, you know how like when the light, like, you know how like, never mind. I guess the sun liked my story. What sun would that be? I don't know. When I talk about the sun, I'm always talking about my daddy. I told you, I take God seriously. So I look at my father because it's a spiritual journey. You can tell some people are living out a fraud, living out a lie. But it's a spiritual journey. And your dad ain't my dad, so don't try. Your dad ain't my dad. Your God ain't my God. Your ways aren't my ways. I'm not your tribe, okay? Just because I live around you don't mean we're tight that way. I can live behind enemy lines. I can live being me. I can live being a hermit on a hill. My aunt did that constantly, my Pisces aunt. So, you know, you could be right in the middle of family and not fuck with none of them. I already saw that. I saw how that was done, but I'm not going to. And I saw that she didn't come into her peace until after her work was done. I wish I had known more about what she was going through. I know religion screws up a lot of people. Religion screws up a lot of people. Religion and hateful hearts screw up a lot of people. You know what? God put me on this earth as a lesson to you. You keep hearing a lot of people say, you weren't supposed to make it, but I did. Ask yourself how. Or just take what I say and know I'm that kid. That cloud looks like a little yard. It's just a little cloud. And there's not a cloud in the sky. But you hear that? You hear that? You hear like in the Ten Commandments? When that would go, that is just so epic to me. And I think you can actually see it on YouTube for free. That you will add, so whatever. Then you just switched up. You do works for you. I don't knock anybody in their religious ways. Just don't try to make me do what you do, okay? I know what works for me, and I have the proof. And I teach it every day. And I tell the truth. I mean, I'm at the point where, when God really did come through, when that energy came through to me at Carver's Creek, and I keep saying, I give credit where credit is due. Energy's not for everybody, okay? It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. So do you go out there and enjoy the place, enjoy the walk. And why do people go out there and like drop their trash off? You have trash cans everywhere. There are trash receptacles everywhere. I do not understand people who will go by and just throw trash in somebody else's yard or throw trash at a park. We give you beautiful things in the world to enjoy. See that blackbird? Hey baby. Hey baby. Soldier girl, tell it. We give you a beautiful world to enjoy, and then all you do is trash it and destroy. Why shouldn't I fuck you entirely up? But it's a process. Some will get it, and some in time will wake up, and some won't. But no, if you throw trash on me, that trash is coming back to you times 3,000. Gods do God thing. Fuck this times 3. Bitch, I make sure that you'll never do it again, and you will remember me. Your dying breath will go, ValJones. Yes? No. Move on. It's a beautiful day. Let me go and drink some coffee and eat some food, okay? Wednesday story time with Val. I got stories coming up all day. It's going to be another one of those days because yesterday was like, it's something about that Sagittarius energy. You know what? You got to love the mother that protects you sincerely. There were times I did not tell my mom what I was going through because I was not going to have my mom go to jail by killing. Because she would have killed you. She's a real soldier too. She wouldn't have played about it. She wouldn't have done no little witchcraft spells, no voodoo spells. That was not my mom. She would just come at 5'2". She would come up. She was a real soldier. She was in the Women's Army Corps. She would come up. She packed the piece, okay? She would come up in your motherfucking face and shoot you. I knew she had that energy. She had like she was a fashionista. And my dad was a fashionista too, but she had the class and the elegance and all this and all that, as Sagittarius will and Sagittarius do. But when you go after her daughter, she wanted me, she loved me, she willed me here with faith and love. They gave birth to me. Do you think God's gonna because you got a little bee in your body, you got something to prove to who? You think that my God is gonna let you take me out? Because you feel like now that is just something I gotta prove, I gotta listen, I gotta make this money. She will kill you. How many times have you been rained on? How many times have you been snowed in? How many times have you had a tornado just come and rip your shit apart? How many times have you seen me play in the floods? How many times have you seen me play in the winds of tornadoes? And I'm like, I'm just chilling, doing my part. Now, I could be crazy, but I'm still here at 69 years old, and I don't have no fear. I mean, I'm sitting on my porch like, no bitch ain't gonna come around me today, not with disrespect. Oh, no. And I walk out, on Carver's Creek. I walk out on Carver's Creek by myself. I went the long way. My legs are hurting me right now. I'm reminded because the pollen is high, and I did that 5+ mile walk. I need like about one more day, and I'm going to do another compute hike. In fact, I'm going to do 2. Girl, you keep exercising. That's why the drill sergeants and stuff like that, on base look at me, and then they look at you like, you see her? Why did you get into the Army? Why did you get into the Air Force? You see her, and you can't even keep up with her stride. And so can you imagine when these crazy ass, cracked out, drugged out, fiendish ass motherfuckers want to come in and want to ride on my ride? Yeah, I want to get with you. I was just being nice to you because I'm nice to everybody. But when I see you've learned nothing from the interchange, you still doing that same old shit that you always do, then I realized, okay, that's a lesson for me. You can't talk to everybody. You can't engage with everybody. You can't bring everybody on this journey. You can be in your bubble. You know how to do that more than anybody. You have learned how to be in your bubble, put that bubble of protection over you. You're like bubble girl now. Okay, you're bubble girl. You're in your own bubble, and that's what you're going to do. You're on assignment. You're on assignment. I'm on assignment for the next year or so. And so I'm going to be cool. And I'm going to like make these, I'm going to make my TARDIS the prettiest TARDIS that you ever seen. Well, really, that's what you're going to do. I mean, I'm paying more money, so I expect to see what I need to see. Contracts go both ways, okay? But don't take that to mean the other thing, because I don't flip. I'm not fluid that way. Yes, I'm water, but bitch, I am not bi or gay. Don't ever force me to do something I don't want to do, or I will smack the entire motherfucking life out of all of you. You learn nothing from these movies. And it could be a lie. All of it could be a lie. All of it could be a lie. And none of it could be true. But if it was, what would that mean to you? And who am I to you? Says the mockingbird. Time to go in now. As the yard is right there, looking at me. Beautiful blue sky. Only one little cloud in the sky. By the way, I don't know if that was Air Force One, but that was a weird looking plane. If that was a plane. It was, oh, yeah, birds. Birds say, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. 4 of them. Don't worry about it. You saw what you saw. Oh, 4, 5, 6. 6 birds. I cannot count all the little black birds I've seen today. 7. Just in the last 20 seconds, okay? Have you ever listened to the earth? It's a thing. Spirits are speaking in my house. Okay. I could do this all day, you know what I mean? I don't have to go anywhere. When you can enjoy your own fresh air. I'm a blessed sister. I am the happiest girl and the richest girl in the whole wide world. This is really living the billionaire life. If you know, you know. Isn't it funny how people who claim they have all this much money and they have all this dough and they show all this shit, the bird just flew right over me. They show all this shit like, say, see, I'm rich. Have rims in the hood and, you know, just do all kinds of crazy shit. But do you know what real billionaires don't do? That. They could be living in the hood too. And yet you never knew. Everything starts within, my friend. If you don't have it in here, you'll never keep what's out there. If you don't have it in here, you'll never keep what's out there. I know I'm jumping levels. And they're sending all their devils out. But you know what? I'm protected by the biggest. There goes a big bee. That's not a wasp. That is a big. Big ass bee. That's all big. That's all real big. It's pollen season. It's raining season too. It looks like the rain is on me. It's just a weed, Val. Yeah, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna put you on my mantle today. Flowers, flowers. Salute to us. We lead the way. If you know, you know. Boop. Have a good day. This is my wine today. Ba 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 boom. Just looking to see if a critter's on it. Ba 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 boom. There's no magic greater than Mother Earth. The best magician in the world. And I'm her daughter. Thank you, Mom. Nice. Thank you, Dad. Thank you.